All right, everyone. Welcome. Greetings from Key Largo. This is going to be a full hotel tour and review of the Marina Del Mar Resort and Marina here in Key Largo, Florida. Now, I'm not sure when this place originally opened, and not sure when this building was built, or the building at the very end down there. But this central building was added in 1986. So this is just a very nice, unique mom and pop style property here in Key Largo. And as you can see, there's a little cat walking over there. It's a cute pussy. That's a cute little pussy. But yeah, anyways, as you can see, there isn't too much parking here unless you're parked at that 3-story building at the end, which I'll show you later in the video. But anyways, we are now going to explore this property and show what it has to offer, and then I will show you my rooms. So that being said, let's get started. Now, that's into the lobby where the front desk is, but let me show you this first. So you have rooms in this building. This is the only building in the place that doesn't have an elevator, but the rooms for this building are up these steps here. But if you look over here, there's also bathrooms right here for the lobby, and you enter them from the outside of the building. You don't really typically see that in most places. So just something I figured I'd point out for those who, you know, are interested, because it's just unique. You just don't see it that often. But anyways, let's go inside and check out the lobby, and as well as the other amenities of the place. Marina Del Mar. Pull. So when you walk in, you have front desk area, and you have this very nice little miniature gift shop here with a bunch of different, you know, merchandise related to the keys, as well as some snacks and drinks. It's pretty cool. It's pretty small, but cool, as you can see. Got some pirate-themed stuff. Some toys for the kids. Some shirts, glasses, and you have a computer and printer there, and a little sitting area with a TV to watch. And you have some machines here. I don't know if this hotel is breakfast, but yeah, you got a microwave and you got a couple of dispensers there. Alright, that's pretty much all to see in the lobby. Oh yeah, please use other door. And back here, you're literally greeted with the marina with a bunch of, with the little short 5-step stairway down to the boats. And there's some seating behind the lobby area. And over here is the pool. And there's also a restaurant right there as well, but I'll show you the pool first. Well, I don't really need to show the restaurant because it's not part of the hotel, but no glassware allowed in pool area, obviously. And there's some of the balconies for the rooms of this building. So, as you can see, here's the pool area. It's just a basic but fairly decently sized pool. The water is fairly shallow. It doesn't go too deep, but you know, that's fine with me. And for a mom and pop property, yeah, the pool is huge and it's pretty good size. That's not the largest or fanciest I've seen, but it gets the job done very, very well, and they keep it pretty clean. And they also have this hot tub right here, which initially this railing there fooled me like at first. I thought at first it was another railing or entry into the pool. But it turns out I was wrong. It's a hot tub. And that's the restaurant I was talking about earlier. There's another hotel, which is the Courtyard by Marriott. But yeah, it's a pretty nice pool. I swam in here earlier. And like I said, very interestingly shaped hot tub. It's kind of like a giant pill almost. It's really interesting. And you got a little covered area over there. And then some seats and some little tables. This hotel does not have a fitness center, so I know for some people they may not like that, but I mean, it's the Keys. You're probably going to be spending time hiking or swimming or doing other things to exercise, so that shouldn't be a deal breaker, but it is something to keep in mind. But yep, that's the pool. And over here is the little covered deck area. Alright, let's now head on over and I will show you a little walk around behind each of the buildings and the other restaurant on the other side of the hotel. If I can get this open, there we go. And if we walk, like I said, that's just to the restaurant. And if we walk over here, right here, this 5-story yellow building you see here is the Central Hotel building, which is where our room is, which I'll show you later. And like I said, you got all these little staircases that go down to the boat. So if you plan on renting a boat or you already have one and you want to use it, I mean, this place is in a perfect location for that. The location is like, it's excellent for water activities. And it's also just a few steps away from the African Queen steamboat if you're interested in checking that out and giving it a ride. It's a very beautiful evening out here in Key Largo. And this is the third hotel building. This is the 3-story one, which does have covered parking, unlike the other buildings here, which I'll show as we walk to our room. Just absolutely gorgeous. And right here is the Sharky's restaurant, which I just ate at earlier. The food is pretty good here. Just had some mahi-mahi. There's some info of the Florida Keys here. Pause if you'd like to read anything. And now, since I basically shown everything, we will walk over to where our room is, which is in the central building right over there. So let's head to our room. Oh, and by the way, here is the covered parking, by the way. Just figured I'd show that real quick. Because, yeah, parking is really tight here for the most part, but yeah, that's pretty much all there is in terms of parking. That is a con to this place, but overall, nothing major. But anyway, now let's actually go to our room. Okay, now we are at the main hotel building, and we will now take the elevator up to our room. It's the little entryway. Elevator. And there's your stairs, and let's call it. As you can see, it's a Dover. Dover Impulse Hydraulic. And as you can see, it is quite dirty and beat up, and as you can see, the lanterns were taken out, because who needs them? But anyway, since the elevator's glass, we will give it a full ride up to 4. And we will get a view out as we go up. It's a pretty nice elevator with a nice view, even though it is really worn out. I have a full video of this that I'll put in the description for those who are interested, but we will now take the elevator down to 3, because that is where my room is. Here we are on 3. It's a Dover Impulse from 1986. Here we are on the 3rd floor. And there it goes. And we will now head over to my room, which we are in room 305. And as you can see through the hallways, you get really nice and beautiful views of the marina as you walk to your guest room. You can see a bird down there. And here we are, almost at our room. That's 304. You got no more stairs. And here we are at our room. So now we are at my room, which is room 305 here at the Marina Del Mar Resort and Marina here in Key Largo, Florida. As you can see, we got your new electronic locks that were just added to the doors. Let's go in. So as you can see, once we first get in, which as you can see, you don't have the latch lock, but you do have a deadbolt though. But as you can see, when you first get in, the room is huge. As you can see, you have a full kitchen right there, a dining area, a couch, and 2 queen beds, or I think they're queens anyway. And then of course you got your dresser right there and a Samsung flat screen TV. So It's a pretty big room, in case you can't tell or aren't aware of size whatsoever. But anyways, so first things first, you got your beds, which, as you can see, they look really nice and fluffy looking. No signs of any dirt or anything like that so far, which is good. It's pretty nice. There's a little dust, but nothing major though. And let's just check on this side. Pretty good. And if you look here, this is a, you got a lamp right here with an alarm clock. And as you see, you got an old school household phone. Marie Del Mar Resort and Marina. That's the remote. Here's your closet, which also a little dusty. But, I mean, there's dust, but like, it's nothing too major. And these drawers are both cleaned out from when the last guest was here, which is important and good. From the looks of it, we have no dirt or anything going on over here. I'm not picking up any dust with my finger on the top of the headboard, which is good. And there's the drawers, or the dresser, which also, so far, so good. Nothing in there, not even a little fridge, but I guess it's not needed since you have a big one there. Oh, so far, so good. And of course, that's your TV. And this is the countertop for it. This is my mess right here. That, I have no clue what it is, but we got a little stain here. But overall, it isn't too terrible, just a little worn. This is all of my junk. There's Eddie the backpack. Hi! And you got your window out to the hallway. And you have a household style backyard door which opens up out to a view of the marina as well as to the other parts of the hallway. And that you can move to cover it up if you so wish to, but why would you want to? I mean, this view is very, very nice. Let's keep it open, shall we? So yeah, you got something on the side of the window, below the window on the side of the wall. Windows are kind of dirty and worn, but the beds are clean, and from what I'm seeing, the floors are pretty clean too. So I think this place definitely is trying to keep it clean anyway, but you can definitely tell this place is kind of old and dated, so like, you know, some of the furniture does have some wear and tear, but it's nothing too major though. It's not a deal breaker. You do have a few stains right on that tile here, and a few scuffs on the wall over here. Those are some paintings. And this is the little couch, which does not look bad at all. Nothing I can find underneath the cushions. I'm gonna try to move this one without making my mom pissed off when she gets back in because her stuff went moving. Screw it, I'm gonna move it anyway. No crumbs, nothing, so that's good. Of course, that's the room that's the door that allows you to hop rooms. And this is the back of the couch. And here's a view of the beds from here. This, of course, is the dining room table, which all of what you're seeing here is our mess, but I'm not noticing any stains or smudges on the glass, but like I said, all this stuff is here and I'm not going to move at all. And this is the kitchen, which has a General Electric microwave, which looks pretty clean inside. And you got your stove, which is also a General Electric. Those are your burners. And that's the inside of it. And that is the dishwasher. Overall, they've kept it pretty clean, which is good. I do see a few scuffs and a few minor marks on the countertop, but like I said, pretty clean. These are the covers where all the food supplies, silverware, and cups and plates are stored, and they're pretty basic, but they get the job done. But these are probably one of the most generic and dated looking ones I've seen in a while. These ones are totally empty. There's a coffee maker there. And that's another window which gives you a good view out into the hallway. And there's the door to one of the other rooms. And there's the sink, which is a Moen. Nothing really to see in there. And I have no clue if this is just, I'm guessing that's just rust, but there's a bit of rust on the side of the fridge. That's the ice bucket. And a few marks on the countertop. There's silverware, which is nice to have, so if you stay here, you're able to make something here, which is nice. So far, so good. But yeah, that was all good. And there's your freezer. Nice and clean. And there's the fridge, which we just put stuff in. And you also have a little closet right here, which is pretty nice and roomier than most hotel rooms. And that, I'm guessing, is HVAC in there. That's your thermostat. And over here's the bathroom, which, as you can see, the bathroom is, you can tell this is definitely an older property just looking at the bathroom fixtures as well as the countertops and the cabinets, but it seems to be pretty well cleaned though. And good news is there's nothing in there. They provide you with soap. There's me in the mirror. Hello, please wear your mask still, even though some places are saying you no longer have to. And there's one of the sinks, which it's colored, as you can see. It's not necessarily white. It's kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but as you can see, it's not a typical white bathroom fixture like what you normally see, but it's very rare you see colored bathroom fixtures anymore. It's pretty cool. And what's interesting is they were kind of out of fashion by the time this place was built, but it's nice they have them. And this is a Delta sink. But yeah, the colored bathroom fixtures, you see them a lot in a lot of like old houses from like the 50s to the 70s, but you never really see them much after. Mind you, this place, in case I haven't said, this place was built in 86, by the way. This other sink. And if we close this door, you can see me in the mirror again. Hi. And over here is the bathtub and toilet. Which, as you can see, the tub kind of is a mini whirlpool, as it does have jets inside of it, which is nice. Normally I don't take baths anymore, but, you know, I think I just might because it does have jets in it. There's a window there, which looks very vintage looking. And you got your shower head, your faucets, and you got your thing for where that holds the curtain, which looks a bit rusty. Not gonna mess with it at this moment, but that's the tub. Can't quite tell who made it yet. There's the toilet right here, which I'm also not sure the brand of either, but maybe you toilet fans can tell me. If I had to guess, it's probably an American Standard, but as you can see, it looks pretty clean to me. Let's give it a little flush. Pretty slow and kind of a weak flush, but yeah, and you got your towels, and there's the light, which we're gonna shut off. I have no clue what that is, but it's not mold though, or at least I don't think it is. Overall, I mean, it seems they keep this place pretty clean, but you can tell it's definitely kind of worn though. Shut the light off. And I mean, that's pretty much it for the room. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed my tour and review of the Marina Del Mar Resort and Marina here in Key Largo. And with that being said, as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and that's gonna be it. Let's end by showing the outside view. If I can get it open.
Are you just, when we go back out, are you just gonna go back out like that?
I'm gonna put clothes on.
Okay,
I'm gonna put my other stuff back on.
Okay.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I was gonna end my video walking out this door and heading into out here to show you this view, but I couldn't figure out how to crack the door open. Maybe there's a door enthusiast too. Well, I don't know if there's door enthusiasts, but there probably are. I mean, after all, there's elevator enthusiasts and toilet and train enthusiasts, but you know, that's one of the great things about YouTube, is there's people who are interested in everything, and no matter how weird it may be. And you know, that's one of the things I love about YouTube. It's allowed me to find my people, and to those who've been so supportive of me, I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And now, as you're probably wondering, what I would recommend to this hotel, well, after inspecting my room and since having gotten on the beds, the room is nice, and so is this whole property, and the beds are very plush and comfortable. Now, with that all being said, if you are someone who wants the most modern and latest and greatest and everything, and want a modern room with modern fixtures, this is not the place to stay. And as you saw from what I showed you in the room, there are scuff marks, there is chipped paint, and it is kind of worn out and could definitely use some TLC and some repainting, but nothing too major though. I still think this hotel is pretty cool. It's very nice and has a lot of charm. And so if you can live with those things, would I recommend staying here? Absolutely. And with that all being said, I sure hoped you enjoyed my tour and review of this property, and stay tuned for more videos like this in the future. And with that all being said, thanks for watching, and please subscribe. And as always, that is going to be it.